It's BKFC 34, Saturday, December 3rd, with 2 world titles up for grabs. When the #1 pound-for-pound bare-knuckle fighter in the world and lightweight champ Luis Baboon Palomino fights the popular Tom Shoaff. Also, undefeated middleweight champ Francesco Ricchi puts his gold up against Dave Redneck Mundell. Plus, Howard Davis versus Louie Lopez. Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Watch it live on the BKFC app. Download it at bkfc.com.
Tomorrow night at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. And when I say big, I mean monstrous. Huge card, co-main event. Everyone's excited for that. For middleweight gold, champion Francesco Ricchi takes on Redneck Dave Mundell. And then in the main event, for lightweight gold, the pound-for-pound best bare-knuckle fighter in the world puts his lightweight gold up against, you know the guy, the gentleman of violence, Tom Shoaff versus Luis Palomino. Come on, this is going to be a great fight. But first, as always, we have to do the ceremonial weigh-in show. And like we always say, you never know what's going to happen here. But before we get to all the action, let's introduce you to some people, including the beautiful, the lovely Bare Knuckle Bombshells. Now that you've met the Bare Knuckle Bombshells, I'd love to introduce you to the man responsible for all this, the president, the founder of Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. David Feldman. And then, the man that's going to take you through the rest of this evening, he goes by the name Mr. Live Worldwide. Ladies and gentlemen, get loud. I don't care if you're at home, anywhere you are, get loud for Jeff Houston. Come here, baby.
Thank you very much, Brian. And what's going on? Sunrise! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Alligator Alley Harley-Davidson. And welcome to the BKFC 34 weigh-in show. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, 2022 is coming to a close. And here on U.S. soil, this is the final BKFC event on U.S. soil of 2022. And it is presented to you by OnlyFans, Lions Not Sheep Apparel, Crescent Tools, Nerd Energy Focus Drink, and Knockout Gummies. Tomorrow night, ladies and gentlemen, we are at a very all-too-familiar place, and that is Hard Rock Live at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Saturday night, live to the world on the new BKFC app. If you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Oh my God, $4.99 a month, the best deal in combat sports on planet Earth today. Our preview gets kicked off at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Then we're live to the world with the main card at 9 p.m. Eastern Time with BKFC 34. Let's meet the stars of the show. We kick things off with a preview in the featherweight division. First to the scale, his bare knuckle record stands at 1 victory opposite a single defeat. From Wichita, Kansas, please welcome the returning Sean the Misfit Moffett. Sean Moffett, 145.6. And his opponent holds an undefeated bare knuckle record at 1-0 from Santiago de Cuba, Los Pinos. Here is Freddie Spider-Man Masalmo. Freddie Masalmo, 145.8. And this is fight number 1 on our BKFC 34 for review. In the featherweight division, Freddie Masala taking on Sean Moffett. All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we move along to the bantamweight division. First to the scale. Tomorrow, he makes his BKFC debut from Anderson, South Carolina. Here is Jacoby the Ghost Lowry. Jacoby Lowry, 129.6. And his opponent also tomorrow night makes his BKFC debut from Broward County, Florida. Here is Rambo Russo. Rambo Russo, 127.4. Fight number 2 coming your way on our preview in the bantamweight division. Rambo Russo taking on Jacoby Lowry. And for all of you who are going to be joining us tomorrow at Hard Rock Live, once again, we are going to raise the roof at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. But for those of you who are going to be watching on the app, remember, BKFC.com, the BKFC app, $4.99 a month. If you have not subscribed, subscribe now. Next up, we have the light heavyweight division. First to the scale, he holds a combined combat sports record of 24 fights, and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut from Miami, Florida, by way of Esteli, Nicaragua. Here is Leo Valdivia. Leo Valdivia, 184 even. And his opponent holds an undefeated bare-knuckle record at 3-0 from Johannesburg, South Africa. Here is the undefeated Jeremy Pitbull Smith. Jeremy Smith, 185 even. And this is fight number 3 on the preview in the light heavyweight division. The undefeated Jeremy Smith taking on the debuting Leo Valdivia. All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have the bantamweight division. First to the scale, he holds an undefeated pro boxing record at 2-0, and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Here is Jeremiah Too Swift Potts. Jeremiah Butts, 135.8. And his opponent holds a combined combat sports record of 8 fights, and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut from Matanzas, Cuba. Here is Alberto Blas. Alberto Blas, 135.6. Fight number 4 on the Freeview in the bantamweight division. Alberto Blas taking on Jeremiah Potts. Ladies and gentlemen, we move right along to the cruiserweight division. Next to the scale, his bare knuckle record stands at 2 victories opposite 2 defeats. From Fort Pierce, Florida, by way of Miami, Florida, here is Steve Tomahawk Townsend. Steve Townsend, 204.8. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Townsend's opponent will be weighing in at a later time. All right. Next up, we have the welterweights on display. First to the scale, he steps into the squared circle for the second time, looking for victory number 1. From Auburndale, Florida, here is Glendale, the Berserker, Futrell. Glendale Futrell, 159.6. And his opponent is ready to step into the squared circle tomorrow night for bare knuckle fight number 6. From Miami, Florida, here is the Heartbreak Kid, Fames. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just been informed that Glendale Futrell's opponent, Fames, will be stepping on the scale at a later time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up, we move along to the first fight on the main card, 9 p.m. Eastern Time in the bantamweight division. First to the scale, he steps into the square circle for the second time. From Inglewood, Colorado, here is Rob Fuller. Rob Fuller, 134 even. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent holds an undefeated bare boxing record at 1-0, and tomorrow makes his anticipated BKFC debut from Sagua La Grande, Cuba, by way of Pahokee, Florida. Here is Guillermo the Cutman Perez. Guillermo Perez, 127.6. What a fight to kick off the main card of BKFC 34 in the bantamweight division. Guillermo Perez taking on Rob Fuller. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up we have the welterweight division. First to the scale, he holds a bare knuckle record of 2 victories opposite 2 defeats. From London, Ontario, Canada, here is Jake the Goon Young. Jake Young, 170.8. And his opponent is in possession of a veteran's bare-knuckle record of 14 victories opposite 2 defeats. From Hialeah, Florida, here is Rene White Boy, a.k.a. the Hialeah Champ Rodriguez. Rene Rodriguez, 163.4. This fight coming your way in the welterweight division. Debuting with BKFC, the veteran Rene Rodriguez takes on Jake Young. All right, ladies and gentlemen, next up we have the lightweight division. First to the scale, he holds a bare-knuckle record of 2 fights, and tomorrow makes his BKFC debut. From Bridgetown, Barbados, here is Kobe Bowen. Kobe Bowen, 151.6. And his opponent holds an undefeated bare-knuckle record at 2-0 from Miami, Florida, by way of Cuba. Here is the undefeated Brian El Gallo Duran. Brian Duran, 155.6. And this fight is in the lightweight division. The undefeated Brian Duran taking on the debuting Kobe Bowen. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we move along to the middleweight division. First to the scale, he steps into the squared circle for his second bare-knuckle fight. From Nampa, Idaho, here is William, the underdog, Dunkle. William Dunkle, 175.6. And his opponent holds an undefeated bare-knuckle record at 1-0 from Davie, Florida, by way of Cooper City, Florida. Here is the undefeated Bad Blake Davis. Blake Davis, 175.2. Fight number 9 in the middleweight division. Blake Davis taking on William Dunkle. All right, BKFC fight fans, here we go with the women's flyweight division. First to the scale, she steps into the squared circle tomorrow for the second time. From Glendale, Arizona, here is Jocelyn Lybarger. Jocelyn Lybarger, 130.4. And her opponent holds an undefeated bare knuckle record at 1-0 from Miami, Florida, by way of Cuba. Here is the undefeated Christine La Abusadora Vicens. Christine Vicens, 125.8. This is fight number 10 going down in the women's flyweight division. The undefeated Christine Vicens takes on the returning Jocelyn Lybarger. All right. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we have our feature fight of the night taking place in the featherweight division. First to the scale, his bare knuckle record stands at 4 victories opposite a single defeat. From Great Falls, Montana, here is Louie Lopez. Louie El Loco Lopez, 146 even. And his opponent holds an undefeated bare knuckle record at 3-0 with 1 fight even. From Broward County, Florida, here is the undefeated Howard H.D. Davis. Howard Davis, 145.4. This is your feature fight of the night in the featherweight division. The undefeated Howard Davis taking on Louie Lopez. For those of you who tune into the BKFC app and you know how we do things, we always save the very best for last. Coming your way in our co-main event, the undisputed BKFC World Middleweight Championship. First to the scale, his bare knuckle record stands at an impressive 5-1. Here is the #1 middleweight challenger from Oldsmar, Florida, Dave the Redneck Mundell. The challenger, Dave Mundell, 175 even. And his opponent holds a perfect professional record at 5-0. He is your defending BKFC World Middleweight Champion from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, by way of Rome, Italy, Francesco Ricchi. The champion, Francesco Ricchi, 174.8. And here it is, your co-main event for the undisputed BKFC World Middleweight Championship. The champion, Francesco Ricchi. The challenger, Dave Mundell. Ladies and gentlemen, over the years with Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship, we have had several 5-star class matches. But this lightweight encounter we are about to experience is one of the most anticipated fights in BKFC history. Your BKFC 34 main event for the undisputed BKFC World Lightweight Championship. First to the scale, he holds a bare knuckle record of 4 victories opposite 3 defeats. he is the #1 lightweight challenger in the world. From Lawton, Oklahoma, the gentleman of violence, Tom Shoaff. The challenger, Tom Shoaff, 154.6. And his opponent needs no introduction anywhere in the bare knuckle record. His professional record stands undefeated at 7-0. He is your current BKFC World Welterweight Champion and your defending BKFC World Lightweight Champion. He is the #1 pound-for-pound bare-knuckle fighter in the world today, ready for his 5th title defense from Miami, Florida, by way of Lima, Peru, Louie Baboon Palomino. The 2-division champion, Luis Palomino, 154.4. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen, the most anticipated lightweight showdown in BKFC history for the undisputed BKFC World Lightweight Championship. The champion, Luis Palomino, the challenger, Tom Shoaff. All right, that is a wrap for the official BKFC 34 weigh-in show here at Alligator Alley Harley-Davidson. And remember, tomorrow night, we are at Hard Rock live at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino in Hollywood, Florida. Our preview gets kicked off at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and our main card to the world at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you for joining us here at Alligator Alley Harley-Davidson. And remember, tomorrow when the lights go bright and the cameras are live, then you'll know it's time to knuckle up. We'll see you tomorrow, Hollywood.
Welcome to the new BKFC app. Watch every live bare knuckle fighting championship pay-per-view event for only $4.99 per month. Enjoy our all-new library of content, including behind-the-scenes access, exclusive BKFC original series, and additional live bare knuckle fights from around the globe. Knuckle up with the new BKFC app, still only $4.99 a month.